Hi, Friends Fam, and welcome to another fairy tale reimagined. And we're gonna be talking about the Princess and the Pea, and we shall compare her to someone went through the similar test that she did, and she's called Abigail. Okay, so Abigail's actions in 1 Samuel 25, which is where we find her story, compared to the test in The Princess and the Pea, a narrative of extreme discernment and sensitivity to danger, where she, like the fairy tale princess, senses a tiny hard truth, the threat of imminent destruction hidden beneath layers of foolishness, arrogance, and complacency. While the princess in the story detects a small pea under 20 mattresses, Abigail detects the peril caused by her husband Nabal's stupidity under the layers of his wealth and ego, acting swiftly to save her household. So, comparisons of actions and themes, sensitivity to hidden danger, the pea. In the fairy tale, the princess is tested on her ability to feel a small uncomfortable object, a pea, hidden beneath immense comfort, 20 mattresses and 20 feather beds. Similarly, Abigail displays extraordinary sensitivity to a hidden truth. Despite the outward safety of her affluent home, she realizes that Nabal's insult to David has created a deadly threat, which her servants also recognize but are helpless to fix. So, decisive action over convenience. Now, the princess does not stay comfortable. She speaks up about her discomfort, proving her authentic, refined nature. Abigail, rather than enjoying her wealth, acts immediately to address the threat, preparing food and gifts for David without informing her foolish husband, demonstrating initiative and, like the princess, brave action in a crisis. So the real princess wise woman test. The fairy tale serves to distinguish a true princess from an impostor based on her ability to sense truth. Abigail's actions distinguish her as a woman of good understanding, prudence, in contrast to her husband Nabal, whose name actually means fool. Resolution through wisdom. In the tale, the sensitive princess is rewarded with marriage to the prince. And Abigail's wise and swift intervention, 1 Samuel, the story is found 25, 18 to 20, 18 to 32, prevents bloodshed and leads to her being recognized by David for her discretion, eventually becoming his wife and the queen of Israel. So, key differences, while the fairy tale is a passive kind of a test, she just lies there in the bed. Abigail's test is highly active and sacrificial, involving her riding out to meet an armed and angry, plus vengeful David. Additionally, the princess is seeking safety for herself, whereas Abigail is acting to save her entire household, including her negligent husband, from God's wrath and David's vengeance. So, there in a nutshell is the princess and the pea, and also beautiful Abigail, who is a wise woman. Okay. So you will find attached their stories in the description, relevant verses, plus the relevant book. I hope you have a good weekend. We shall see you next week. And I'm excited about next week. I hope you'll join me. So God bless. All glory to God. Bye.